I look like such like a bum today. But and I swear I got up and did some stuff today, but I just didn't really feel like wearing a lot of makeup today because I just have like this constant acne that I cannot get rid of. I think it's hormonal and it's just like driving me crazy. So I was like, I need to let my face breathe again today. And like, so I look like this, but I still like did stuff today. I look like I've been in bed all day.
We believe you.
It's fine. I love hat season because then I really don't have to do anything. I like never wear, ever since I quit my job or like didn't have to go into the office, no makeup because I just,
it's so nice.
Because you know when you're like, you don't wear makeup like the one time and everyone's like, oh, are you okay?
Yeah, like, you
yeah, I just don't have makeup on, asshole. Like, damn.
Everyone seems to point it out. Like,
right. Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm dead inside, but I'm just not wearing makeup. Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. I've worked the past like 5 days in a row and I've worn makeup and did my hair every single day. And then I'm off today. So I'm like, not doing it. Not doing it at all.
Hate it.
So I'm like, I love these lives though, because no one cares.
I know. Super chill.
Hello, everyone. Tim is always here. I love that.
Has anyone started NightBitch yet?
Not, I haven't.
Me neither.
I'm excited too. Since we're doing our show a little later, I decided to wait.
Me too. I'm hoping I'm going to have a lot to talk about. Sounds like it's going to be crazy, so.
I know. I ordered my book. I have my book, but then like I'm kind of mood reading right now because I read so much in October that I'm just picking up whatever I'm in the mood for in the moment, which is like barely reading, but so I haven't picked it up yet, but I'm planning on either reading it while I read my current read or just reading it right after. So
I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of it.
Yeah. Plan on reading it the week before. That's the cool thing about the live show not being until like December 11th is we have like a bit of time.
Yeah.
Like you could start it in December and still finish it in time.
Yep.
And it's not that long of a book either. Oh, The Collective. I wanted to read that for a really long time.
I was looking at that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of The Collector. It's like it's a horror book. Like, what is it, by John Fowles or something like that?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think I got The Collective as my book of the month this month. So
yeah, isn't that just like a group of women getting revenge or something?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Okay, I have heard of that.
I think I did pick that. I picked it because this month is my birthday month, so I needed like to get a book this month so that I could have a free add-on or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, otherwise I think I might have skipped. I don't know. The Collective does sound good though.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in it.
4 stars. That sounds pretty promising. Oh, Amy's here.
Hello.
Hey, look at us all in our sweatshirts. Every one of us, like.
We were just saying how we like don't feel like getting ready and just being comfy.
No. No. Yeah. Hi guys, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I just got back from my mom's, and I thought we'd come and join you guys.
Yay. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We didn't really get very far. We were just talking about how excited we were for to read NightBitch.
Yes.
So we haven't even talked about what we're reading yet or anything. So you didn't miss anything.
Did we decide on the live show date for NightBitch?
Yeah, December 11th, I believe.
Okay.
That's what I decided. I just went with that because it is further out, but I mean, it gives people more time. I feel like it's because I've even tried to find it on Scribd or like through my library, and mine doesn't have it available. So I did really want to give people more time to like have the book available to them too.
Yeah.
I don't want everyone to feel like obligated to buy it or whatever. So I don't know. I thought it would be like an easier get because I feel like it came out like a few months ago, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was it September?
No, I thought it was even before that.
Oh,
I wonder who published it. Maybe that's
It
the
was in,
problem.
why do I
maybe.
think it was in the spring. I don't know why I think that.
It came out in July.
Okay. There you go.
It's Doubleday. Who are they under? I don't know.
Ooh, I don't
It
know.
doesn't sound familiar.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
By the way, I'm obsessed with like the new Red Bulls, the pomegranate flavor. Like, I want to drink. I don't even drink energy drinks. Like, I really don't. But like the pomegranate one is so good.
I probably haven't had a Red Bull in like a decade.
Yeah, I seriously
Never
don't even drink them. But like they came out with this pomegranate one, this like for the winter or whatever.
Mhm.
And I tried it like a few weeks back, and I swear I'm just like so hooked. It tastes
I love all the special flavors of things that they do for Christmas and stuff.
Oh yeah, I always try
It's like
them out. Like,
Cranberries.
and usually I'm like,
Sprite.
oh, it's good, but I don't like buy it all the time. I'll buy them for my husband because he loves them. But
Do you
I don't know,
remember when
this one I'm
they?
like, ooh,
I think they still have them, but the orange, the Coke with the orange.
hmm
I love those.
Oh my God, so good, so good.
Hi. Hi.
Little COVID baby.
How are you?
I'm not good.
I'm so sorry.
I just wanted to say hey.
Hey.
How are you guys?
We're
We're good.
good.
I mean, you don't look much different than us. We're all just like cozying it today. So
Very cozy.
Yeah.
Except it's not 11 o'clock where we are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Teehee.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Doing on the live show? Oh.
Carol, we don't have a live show date yet for the one.
No.
One, right? Okay. So
We'll
there's not a
probably
live
figure it out soon because it is
Yeah.
pretty close. I mean,
Yeah.
it is. I didn't realize. I can't believe we're halfway through November.
I know. I almost forgot about it too. And then yesterday I was like, oh man, I have to read The Woman in Black also. And luckily I have it on my shelf. So it's not going to be like hard for me to read it or whatever. But I just like, it almost slipped my mind for a second. Like, it's just crazy. The holidays are already creeping in. So just
Yeah.
everything.
And I'll write myself a note to put it on my community tab, Kim, because I know not everybody has Instagram. I always forget about that.
For sure. All right. So I guess we can go ahead. Molly, you didn't miss much because we haven't even gotten into what we're reading or anything. So
Yeah, I'm
We're
probably
just-
not gonna read anyway. I literally just came on to say hi.
totally fine. And you can dip out whenever you want. You're totally fine.
Cause I'm sicky.
I really appreciate you jumping on here to say hi. You need your rest for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Thanks.
Go take care of yourself, babe.
Yes.
I'll leave when you guys start a sprint.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll go ahead and go first. I'm reading Mr. Mercedes. I'm mood reading right now for some reason. I think because I read so much in October. Like I read a ton of books. I think I read around like 12 or 13 books in October,
Dang.
which
I
I
can't
haven't
relate.
done since like January. So that was like a big deal for me. So I'm kind of slowing down. But I've been into like crime shows lately, like crime series, and I know there's like a series on Mr. Mercedes, and then they have the Outsider series, and I have to like read
The Outsiders.
this trilogy first.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
and I want
I don't know.
to I don't know. I'm watching Channel Zero right now,
Oh, are
which is
you?
more like horror sci-fi, but
Yeah.
yes, I did finally start that the other night. So but I'm just like, I don't know, I'm into like TV series right now. So I want to watch that. And I was like, man, I should just start Mr. Mercedes. Like while I'm at it, I don't really have anything that I have to read right now
Mhm.
other than like the book club books. So That's what I'm reading right now. And I'm like 74 pages in and I'm really liking it. So it's my first King since we did Joyland. So I'm excited to read another one of his books. Coral,
Did
have
you read Pet
Mr. Mercedes
Cemetery
yet?
before, even though you didn't do the live show?
I didn't reread it. I had read it before.
Okay.
I just read it like not last year, but the year before. So I was like, it's fresh enough in my memory that like, and I've watched like all of the films since then. So I didn't reread it for that, but I have read it. Have you read Mr. Mercedes?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I think I got a while to go because I'm pretty much sticking to publication now. So.
Oh, okay. I think it's just about like this serial killer and like trying to track the like detective trying to track him down. Like he's a retired detective or something. I don't know. I don't know that much.
I know Scott has read it and he really liked it, but I know he hasn't finished the series. I can't remember if he read the second one, but I know he's not read End of Watch.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
He did really like Mr. Mercedes. So
I just know I have to read this before I can read The Outsider. And I want to read The Outsider and I also want to watch the show.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like make
I've
my
only
way
seen
through.
the show The Outsider, but it is very good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I knew I was like, yeah, I'm never going to read that book. So
Oh, for sure.
I'll just go ahead and watch the show.
I'm so weird about that. I'm like, sometimes I'll just forgo it and I'm like, whatever, I'll watch it. Like, when am I ever?
Like the new, like the Chestnut Man stuff. Okay, I have that book. I really have to read that before I watch. Like, if it's something I know I already have on my TBR to watch or to read, then I'll be like, okay, I got to hold off on the show.
Oh, for sure.
So I understand that.
Yeah. Okay, Carol, what are you reading?
This chunker, Assassin's Quest.
Ooh. That's one of the Robin Hobb books?
Yeah, my kid's yelling right now, sorry. But I'm gonna like listen to the audiobook and like deal with him during the sprints. So.
Sounds great. I get it. Mine has been I was just telling Carol before we went live because she was like, okay, I have to go get Gunner for a second. Like it's just he's going wild. And I'm like, it's so weird because Robin is the same way right now. She's like off the walls. Like she'll just run in circles like over and over again and crack herself up. And I'm like, what is going on?
He commandeered the Horror in 24 show. Like he literally got on the You're just like whatever.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, like honestly, if Robin wasn't taking a nap right now, she would be right here in my lap and like just taking over.
Yeah.
So I get it. Kat, what are you reading?
I am reading People We Meet on Vacation. I'm very excited. I'm only like 40 pages in. I started it last night because if you guys saw my Instagram story, I read a book that literally traumatized me.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I want to know what it is.
Now, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm curious.
I immediately messaged her.
For some reason.
It is so funny. All of the people that messaged me being like, what is it? And I told Amy, but like Marcy messaged me and she was the only one that after I told her what it was, she was like, I need to read that. I'm like, you are pretty.
Like, Marcy would.
I know. It was Talia by Daniel Volpe. It was like, I seriously would not recommend it to anybody. It was,
but I'm very curious.
It's
as soon as I saw that cover,
yeah.
I knew what you're doing. Okay.
So I was like actually traumatized by it. So I was like, I need something like sweet and light and happy. So
okay, so you were traumatized and you don't recommend it, but like what would you rate it?
A 0, I think. I don't think I've ever given a book 0 stars, but
Really?
like I would give this 0 stars.
It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I just downloaded it.
That's where I read it from.
Carol.
I told Amy at one point I like had to put it down and I like sat up because I literally thought I was gonna throw up.
What?
It was so disgusting.
What is it like? Okay, are you able to give us like a general synopsis?
4.23. I mean, I know it has less than 2.
I know.
Like,
That's what I was so surprised by. It has such good ratings. So What?
Go, sorry. There's not even a synopsis.
I was
Yeah,
about to
there's
say
no
there's not-
description on Goodreads.
Wait, what is it called again?
Talia.
Talia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I just spelled it wrong. I put like an H in there.
Me too.
So it follows this woman named Talia who it's like in the 90s. She goes to New York and she tries to like be an actress, but she ends up doing like porn. So it's about like the underground porn industry, and it was like the way I heard it described, it was like a revenge story, which I was like, I'm always down for one of those.
Yeah.
And like that is what it is, but it also includes snuff porn and necrophilia and like the most disgusting descriptions of things I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
I think I changed
Yeah.
what I'm currently reading. I'm gonna do it.
Girl, you said no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The first sentence.
Really?
Yeah, the first chapter is disgusting. It's not
Okay.
even violent, it's just disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's that.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. So now you're reading something a lot lighter.
And I'm really liking it so far.
Totally get that.
Did
Amy,
you-
what are you going to be reading?
Oh, I'm reading Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman, which is the new
Oh,
final one in the Practical Magic series.
I think that ended up being my free add-on for my birthday for Book of
Oh, yay!
Yeah, because
Um,
I did DNF Practical Magic,
Uh-huh.
but I love Rules of Magic.
Rules of Magic is
So
one of my favorite books. I think like it's like top 3 favorite books ever.
yeah, so I still want to like continue with that series and then like maybe revisit Practical Magic after I've read the other books and like maybe it'll because I've always loved the film. Like it's something I rewatch every single year. And so I
Well-
decided, oh, I'll pick up the book. And then I ended up DNFing it.
It's
But I
meant-
had read Rules of Magic before I read Practical Magic. I read Rules of Magic like shortly after it came out a few years
Okay.
ago. But I loved
Well,
it
this
so
is a-
much.
This one's a direct sequel to Practical Magic, so
Mhm.
you might want to. I don't know. There's a lot of. So far, I'm only 60 pages in, 61 pages. I mean, you kind of probably already know what. Well, no. I would try to read Practical Magic first.
Okay.
This is what I'm
So it
saying.
wouldn't matter that I've seen the movie like 45 million times.
Well, I mean, I think that helps, but the book and the movie are very, very different.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I did notice that when I was reading it. I don't know how far I got reading
the
it.
aunt-
I feel like I got pretty far, like maybe
Yeah.
60% at least.
like Franny and Jet are like not in the book at all, because they're mentioned and then they're in it at the very end. Whereas they're a huge part of the movie. In the book, the Sally's daughters have their own like storylines and stuff going on, whereas they're not hardly in the movie at all.
Mhm.
Nicole Kidman's character Gillian has like a love interest, like and a whole thing that it's just I like them both for what they are. They're just different.
Right.
So I would maybe at the very least like read a Wikipedia page for the book so that you know some of the plot points
Right.
before going in. But there's a lot of mention of like stuff from Rules of Magic too. I personally did not like Magic Lessons, which is the one about Maria Owens and how the whole curse started in like the 1600s.
Right. Yeah.
I just felt like it was written differently. I feel like Alice Hoffman has 2 different writing styles. She either is like magical, whimsical, beautiful, poignant, or it's like reading a history textbook. Like, and I've read some of her books where it's more like a history textbook, and that one felt too much like that. And I feel like there's like a, I don't know if it's the last chapter or an afterword or whatever in Magic Lessons that feels really magical and whimsical and all this. And I was like, well, why the hell wasn't the rest of this book written that way? I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I'm very excited about this one. It already feels more like Practical Magic and Rules of Magic. I finished one book this month, so I am really struggling this month.
I haven't even finished one, if that makes you feel any better.
It does, Molly.
I don't know if I've
You have
finished a book.
COVID, so I wouldn't expect you to finish a book. But
I mean, I've only had COVID since Thursday.
that is okay. That's true. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know if I have finished a book this month either. I'm not sure. I know I finished Lock Every Door. I listened to that on audiobook, but I don't know if that was this month or not, to be honest. Like, time is just time. I just don't know what day it is or what's going on anymore.
I keep having to push like filming a recent reads. I'm like, I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have anything to talk about. Maybe next week I'll do one. I don't know. I've read one book since I last did one. So
Right.
Short video.
I totally get it. We'll go ahead and sprint at the 30-minute.
okay.
You guys want to sprint for 30 for the first
Sure.
one?
Sounds
We
good.
can do that. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. This month I'm just not like reading as much, but yeah.
Same.
But then like my husband got COVID and that just kind of like took my mind away from everything. And then Christmas just creeping up on me. It's also
Mhm.
it's a
I'm
lot.
so stressed that Christmas is coming up. I'm like, oh, I've got to buy people things.
It's stressful. But I
gonna
have my
go-
tree.
I'm gonna go and get some water before we get started.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. I'll probably have to check on Robin too right after we start. She's been napping, but I don't know. Her naps can be really long or really short. But I did get my Christmas tree today, and I'm probably going to put it up this evening. I told my husband, I was like, so we're going to put the tree up today, right? And he's like, what? I was like, it's 10 days, like 10 days away from Thanksgiving right now. We might as well just put it up. Like, it's
I put
really,
mine up on Friday.
yeah, I'm so excited. I have to. I'm like, I'm off tomorrow. Like, you got to give me something to do. If I put it up tonight, I can start decorating tomorrow.
I put one on our front porch, like an outside one, and that's it.
I love that.
I never liked Christmas until I had a kid, so
Seriously, it really does add a little bit more fun to it. I don't know. Like, I have always really enjoyed Christmas, but I do think, like, I definitely see your point in that because
no, there's even been years where I've asked my husband, like, do we need to put a tree up?
yeah, I've felt that way before too. I get it for sure. I think having Robin just like I don't know makes it way more fun. Just introducing her to everything, like especially because last year she was only a year old. She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And then this year she's a little more aware. So she's gonna, some of it is gonna stick. I know Halloween has stuck because she still talks about Halloween and she still watches her Halloween like programs that she got into during Halloween. She'll still want to watch them now. So
She is your child.
yes. I love it. It's the best. All right. We're gonna go ahead and sprint. Molly, are you gonna head out?
Bye, Molly.
Bye.
Feel
Love you
better.
guys.
Love you.
I hope you feel better soon. Keep us
Me
updated.
too. I will. Love
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love them so much. Sure. Okay, before we sprint, question. Should I read The Haunting of Lee Harker by Darcy Coates or Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Korean? Oh, I never asked the chat what they were reading.
Yeah.
Worse. I'm sorry, guys. Let us know what you're reading too in the chat. I am a mess. I have never read anything by this author, but Darcy Coates I have read and I like.
I read Never Saw Me Coming and I didn't love it. It was like a 3-star. So if that means anything.
I love Darcy Coates, so and I liked Lee Harker.
Yeah, Darcy Coates is all I've read, so that's where my vote would go.
Yeah, the opening scene to Lee Harker scared the shit out of me.
Ooh.
It's creepy.
Ooh. Okay. I'm about it. All right. So while we're sprinting, let us know what you guys are reading. I'm so sorry.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm just spacing out over here. All right, we're going to sprint for 30 minutes. Okay. How much did you guys read that sprint?
50 pages.
Nice.
Did you
I
say
read
50?
20. Yeah, she said 50.
I'm a speed reader.
You are.
Mhm.
21 pages?
Nice.
Yeah, I think I was at 22.
Nice.
I did start that Talia book. I read like the first little section. I think it's a no.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I don't
really?
think I'm gonna.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
I think that's a good choice. I like selfishly do want someone to read it just so I can talk about it with them, but like also I don't want to subject anyone to it.
There's
Oh,
certain
wow.
like gore and body horror and stuff that I can do, but then there's others that I just can't do.
How long of a book is it?
I think it's like
120, I think it said.
Yeah.
Like a novella kind of.
I might try it again later, but not right now. Not while I'm trying to enjoy my Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Right.
33 pages. Anybody else on here who wants to share what they were reading? Gunnar wants to share. What's Gunnar reading?
Yeah. What's his current favorite read?
Mm-hmm.
I read 33 pages of Haunting of Lee Hooker. I don't think I've heard of that one.
I was just gonna say I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. That's not one I'm like familiar with.
I had 2 Darcy Coates books out from the library in October, but I just had so many things to read. And I started Ashburn House one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was liking it, but then it was due back to the library and there was somebody waiting on it, and I felt like I would be a real dick because I knew it was going to be like a long time before I'd be able to finish it. So I think I was like 70 pages in. So I would definitely like go back and finish it. But I
Right.
didn't want to be that person. I was like,
Yeah.
this person's probably trying to get it read for spooky season, and I'm just gonna like sit on it for days, and I felt like that was rude. So
Right.
I'll let it go back.
I always feel so guilty when someone's waiting for a book I have.
Yeah.
On Libby, they really like put the screws to you. They're like, 3 people are waiting, and I'm like, well, they're gonna keep waiting.
Right.
Give me a break.
Seriously.
Like, I have this book for 21 days,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
I don't make it to the library very often, so I don't like have a lot of physical books that I check out, but I use Overdrive a lot.
Yeah, I do too. I'm reading Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. I don't know if you all, it's one of the Booker Prize finalists, I think. And I'm reading that. It's like a 600-page book. And I think I'm like 200, not even 200 pages in. And I'm liking it, but it's just taking forever. And then I started the audiobook for Paula Hawkins' new book the other day. I don't know. I've just been like I gave myself a 4-day weekend. We had Veterans Day off, and so I had Thursday off, and I was like, well, I'll just take Friday off because that's weird to go back to work for one day. So, and I didn't get like anything read. I don't know what my problem is. I'm not in a slump necessarily. I've like enjoyed what I've read. I just haven't been making a lot of time for it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, one person's waiting, 3 people like. Okay. What do you want me to do about it? And yeah, exactly.
Reading it.
You're like, well, I was waiting before that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Usually if it gets down to like a day or 2 or a couple days, and I'm just like, yeah, I know this isn't going to get read. Send it back. I'll be like, there. personal favor, just for you, one person waiting. Did y'all hear that?
Is that your cat?
Yeah. Judy.
Holy cow.
Judy, what was that?
Oh.
Started making that sad little meow noise. She's ridiculous. Anyways, how much did you get read, Rain? Did you say?
20 pages.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on 74 when I started. Now I'm on page 94.
Okay. How big is that book?
How many pages is it? Like 436?
That's small for him.
Yeah. But it's like
It's basically a short story for him.
it's really,
It's like a novella.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of novellas lately too, and that's what I was like a little
Now you're like,
intimidated about getting into
430
this. but-
pages.
Yeah. I was like, but I'm really in the mood to read it finally. So
No, that 600-page book I'm reading, and I'm just like, how many percent? Like, I'm reading on an ebook, and I'm just like, I just read for 30 minutes, and it was 2%. I'm like, what the
That's
hell?
how I felt when I was reading
Mhm.
back between the audiobook and physically reading, and I would listen to the audiobook for like 2 hours, and it would be like 4%. I'm like, what?
wow. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really disheartening. Like, even if you're enjoying the book, it's really like, oh my God, for real?
You don't feel like you're making any progress.
Yeah.
I've got,
Grave Reservations, a cozy mystery about a psychic travel agent.
oh, cute.
Cool.
Love a cozy mystery.
Yeah. I like that.
I have to go on a college trip, like take some of the kids that I work with on some college tours, and it's an overnight. So tomorrow after work, I have to get on a bus and ride 4 hours and stay the night, and then do 2 college tours, and then ride back for 4 hours. And I can no longer read on like physically on the bus because it used to not bother me, and now it makes me sick.
Yeah.
So I imagine I'm going to get my audiobook finished.
That's good at least. I can't read in the car either.
Yeah, it makes me so sad.
Yeah.
At my old job, I used to have to do a lot of college tours. They weren't overnights, but I was on buses a lot, and I used to always bring my book. And sometime in that 9 years of working there, I just started getting motion sick with it, and now I can't.
That's excellent.
Yeah. I imagine I'll be doing some audiobook listening. But that's annoying when you're not doing anything else. Like I'm not driving the bus, obviously, so I'm just like gonna be sitting there like
Staring out the window.
staring out the window listening to an audio, and I'm just like nothing else to do. Maybe
Yeah.
I can get a coloring book or something. All the kids are just gonna sleep, like they don't care. Yeah. So I guess I'll get my audiobook read. I don't know where Reem went. I may see I guarantee if there's a wait for it, but I might see if Book of Magic has an audiobook, and I could at least be listening to that book,
Yeah.
As well. Are you all reading other stuff?
I am listening to all those bodies by Kendar Blake.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too far into it yet, but I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of like historical fiction-y,
Okay.
which I don't usually like, but I'm liking it in this sort of setting.
Oh my God, I can borrow it. I'm sorry, I just saw where I could borrow it. Like, I did not think that would not have a hold on
I'm
it.
surprised it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, well, that makes me happy. Maybe I'll finish a second book this month. I'm still 11 books away from my Goodreads goal.
You can do it.
Oh my God, the
It's not too
same.
Say what, Carol?
You can do it. That's not too many.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of Babysitters Club graphic novels that I own that I need to read. And I'm like, if it comes down to it, we're just going to binge some of those.
Yeah.
Just get them off my TBR list and knock out my Goodreads. So.
Yeah, Sarah, that's one of the reasons why I don't get reading done is because of true crime podcasts. Like literally today, I was like, I'm going to sit down, finish this book. I'm just going to listen to it. And then I had to catch up on all my podcasts. And then I had to watch a show that one of the podcast hosts is on.
That's where true crime always gets me is it's not just like one episode or like a TV show or something. It always sends me down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I always got to research all the stuff about it.
Yeah.
And Verity is wild. I read that. I finished it. I was literally like in the hospital after giving birth to my son. And I read that and it is got some violence against children in it and stuff. And it was, I was like, why am I reading this? This is probably not healthy.
Weird time.
You're like, oh, I didn't know this would bother me so much, but now it's really bothering me.
I know. I'm like, oh,
this is horrible. Oh, gosh.
Colleen Hoover does both, Kim. Yeah.
I think Verity was her first time doing a thriller.
I think so too. And then she has is Layla a thriller? Or
I don't know if it's like a mystery thriller. I know it's paranormal though. I don't know if it's meant to have like a thriller aspect.
Sorry, Robin woke up and she was like, where is everyone?
Aww.
Oh, she got scared
Baby
for a
girl.
second. Poor thing.
So they both just turned 2? Gunnar and Robin?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're very close in age, like only like a month or 2 apart.
Okay. I was gonna say. I thought they both just turned 2 days.
Yeah, he's 2 in October. And she's August, right? So they're like,
Yeah, the end of August.
Oh. Little sweeties. When we
I've
do
got
a-
him in speech therapy just because like he doesn't say words yet. And they're like, well, he's like a COVID baby who's never been to daycare. So they're like, he's probably fine. But they were teaching him like sign language, not like official sign language, but
Right.
like ways that he can show. And to say, please, you're supposed to like go like this. But he's always like, and the therapist was like, your family's going to want to know what I'm teaching him. Like, he's so sensual about it.
Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Really
so
into
funny.
please.
Oh, it's so
wow, such great manners.
I know.
I love that.
Oh, God.
That's really cute.
It
Oh, Gunnar.
Kids just learn at such different rates. It totally trips me out.
And like what they're like, he can do things and figure things out that kids like twice his age can't. But then he like doesn't use words. I mean, like he never shuts up, but he doesn't like use actual words.
Right.
Or like he'll use like, I know when he's saying truck, but he's not saying truck. He's just using the same sound over and over again.
Right.
So it's like he knows. It's just not working. But
Yeah.
Right.
That's really interesting. When my dad was alive, 8 years before he passed away, he had a stroke, and it greatly affected his speech. And so like he would just like, he was all there, he knew what he was trying to say, but it just came out as gibberish. And so like after a period, at first it was like, oh my god, how are we ever going to communicate? And he did speech therapy and stuff. Like he didn't regain a lot, but it was so strange because after a period of time, like he was just saying something, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that's what that is."
Yeah.
So imagine that's very similar, like with your children who aren't speaking yet. Of just like he would be saying something, and I'd be like, "Oh, you need to go to the bathroom," or like whatever.
Right.
Like, he's like, "Yeah," like I knew what he was saying, but he wasn't
Yeah.
saying, and he wasn't speaking English. It was just
Oh, for
gibberish.
sure. Like any other person wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
what
and
they're
that's why it would
saying
just
at
be like,
all.
my friends would like come over and they'd be like, how do you? And I'm like, oh, we just know each other. Like, I
Right.
don't know. I've known him my
I've
whole
learned
life.
his new language.
We just figured it
Exactly.
out. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And he was always very like charismatic and stuff. So I feel like it was like easier with him because he would be like really kind of like over the top about stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just weird because he would just like say noises, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's you want that for dinner or whatever." I just that's
Right.
so funny. I'm like, I guess that's just like when your kids can't talk yet.
It totally is. My husband asks me all the time, like, what is she saying?
Other people's kids, they'll be like doing stuff, and I'm just like looking at their parent. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Thank you.
I get that because, like, my friends' kids, like, and it's funny, like, not all gibberish is the same gibberish. So, like, my friends' kids will be saying something, and I'm like, have no idea. But my own kid, her
It's not
gibberish,
gibberish.
understand it completely.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, there's something that I'm like, I have no idea. And
You're like,
maybe
I
it's
don't
like
know.
a word she, yeah, like something she became familiar with at daycare that I have no idea what she's
Yeah.
trying to say. But for the most part, I totally get it. Other people have no idea what she's saying. I'm like, oh yeah, she's saying Littlefoot, like she's
Yeah.
talking about the Land Before Time.
You're like,
Which is-
obviously, she's
Yeah.
the plot of Land Before Time. I don't know how
Yeah.
you guys are getting that.
Well, it's like she doesn't do like the L sound. She can't say the L sound, so she'll go Illfoot, and then she'll go the long neck, which it's Littlefoot the long neck, but nobody gets it. Like,
oh my god, that's so cute.
yeah, so it just sounds like complete gibberish, and I'm like, no, she's saying Littlefoot the long neck because Littlefoot's a long neck dinosaur or whatever.
Duh. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
What are y'all getting the little ones for Christmas this year? Have y'all gotten anything cool?
I
I
think
feel like
I
shopping
want
for
to get.
kids is so much fun.
Yeah, a major thing I want to get her is probably an easel, like some type of like something that's like this that she can draw and color on. She's really big into like drawing and coloring, and she oftentimes gets on the walls. So I'm like, there needs to be something upright that she can just.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
even have like little kits, like they're going to be a lot smaller than like an easel or whatever, but it's markers that only color on that paper.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I've
I
seen
did
those.
buy her
The
one of
math color
those,
magic.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
And she loved that. So that was great. She also still tried to color on the walls with it, but it doesn't show up. So it's fine.
Yeah.
You're like, go right ahead.
Yeah. I'm like, we need to get her like she seems to have a very like artsy side to her.
Yeah.
So she likes to like Carol for the Secret Samhain, she sent Robin, like it's like a little tiny easel with like some little paints and stuff for Halloween. And she loved it, and she was so delicate with it too, and she was just going like painting it so nice.
Oh my God.
I know, like Gunnar, you're not allowed to have one of these. Like you would not be like.
I thought she was going to be a complete mess, but I was very pleasantly surprised. She was very gentle and just loved painting. And oh yeah, so I think she's just very artsy like that. So I think that's going to be one of her gifts. And I don't know what else.
We're doing
Maybe
like trucks. Just you can never have enough trucks apparently, and every time we go to Target and he sees one, he's like, yeah.
I love it.
Well, guys, I'm gonna head out before y'all do another sprint because we just got some dinner, and I think we're gonna just chill out for the rest of the night. But I wanted to come and do at least one sprint with y'all. So I'm sure you'll be doing sprints again before our other live show. So
Yeah. Yes. We'll do them again on Wednesday, same time.
that's right. Okay, maybe able to do them Wednesday. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, bye, guys. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming. Okay, we'll go ahead and we can start again at the 20-minute mark. Go for like, I don't know. You guys want to do 30 again? Or?
Yeah, we can do 30.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
cool. We'll do that.
Challenge gold.
Then maybe I'll just end it like after that.
Okay.
and then I can start dinner. I was thinking about making something new, so I'm gonna have to look at the recipe again and figure out how to make it. I was planning on making it like weeks ago, but then when my husband got COVID, I was like, he just literally did not care. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't taste anything, I can't smell anything. Well, I'm like, I'm not gonna try anything new.
Right.
You're not even gonna be able to taste it.
Or even like sometimes when you're sick, things don't taste like they're supposed to anyway. So
Yeah.
even if you could taste, it might not have been
As enjoyable. Yeah.
My boyfriend's dad had COVID, and the week before he getting his teeth fixed, so he had all of them removed. So when he had COVID, he had like no teeth, so and he couldn't taste. So he just blended up like all the food he wanted to eat. It was so gross, but like
Oh,
he
into like
put,
a smoothie.
yeah, he put like eggs, oatmeal, a banana, yogurt. It was so gross, but he was like, I can't taste it and I just need to eat food. So
That is so funny. I should have just made him eat like the most terrible stuff. Like, I messed up.
yeah, like nothing that like eggs should not be blended. I mean, I guess scrambled eggs. I don't know.
it was a raw egg.
Oh, what? No, that's not.
My husband was basically just eating things for the texture. So it was like, I was all, how's the mouth feel? Like, how is it? How's the texture?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it was good. Or I'll be like, I don't know. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start. Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay, so that was it for that. Sprint. I read like 12 pages that time. I started switching to my phone because it started getting dark and I didn't want to get up and turn the light on.
I did almost 40.
Wow.
You read so fast. Insane. That's awesome, though.
I got like 18 done because I have a guest now.
Oh, yes.
Just staring at my
Oh,
shelves.
man. Climbing.
Hi.
Oh, stinking cute. Wow, Kim, 30 pages? That's good. Love it.
Are you liking it, Kim?
Yeah, let us know.
It's kind of emotional too.
Is it?
Oh, he saw you take a drink, Cat, so he goes. Like,
Oh. That is
I
so
love
cute.
that. But it's so cute.
he's trying.
Not liking it as much as some of her other books. Oh. I've only read The Haunting of Ashburn House, so
Yeah, that one's
I
good.
didn't have much too.
I've never read from her before.
She is like very formulaic. Like all her stuff's the same, but it's like but it's like all really good. Like and creepy. She writes really good scary scenes, but then it's all kind of just like your typical ghost story and
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay. I want to read, what is it? I always forget the name of that one. It's like Dead in Snow or something. Something like that.
Whispers in the Snow, maybe?
Maybe that's what it is. Something in the Snow.
I think it's part of a series.
Yeah. Voices in the Snow.
Ah.
Voices. It's the Black Winter book one. I don't know. But
I know the second one like just got released on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, yeah, the first one's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'll probably check it out before my free Kindle Unlimited runs out. I'm gonna add that on there. Carol Hunt, followed by Craven Manor. Oh, okay. Looks like Kim has read like a lot of them. So
Yeah, I remember Rookwood. Did I read that one? That one wasn't my favorite either. Or maybe it's Blackwood. See, they're all like the same.
They all sound very similar too. Like I always get the Carol Hunt and Craven Manor confused. I still want to read them. I'll get around to them, I'm sure. I've read all the haunted house ones, but not the other ones. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm curious about Voices in the Snow because I know Erin, she really likes that one. I think it was like one of her favorite books of last year.
Oh, wow.
So it made me want to read it.
Yeah.
Because I usually like the stuff that she likes. So
She loves Darcy Coates. Erin does.
yeah, so I figure maybe she knows what she's talking about because I've only read one. I'm like, I will check that one out. And they're like, most of them are on Kindle Unlimited. They're like super cheap. So
I'll have to check her out.
all right. Well, I'm going to go and start this dinner so that I can just relax with my book for the rest of the night.
Oh, sounds good.
Nice.
What are you going to try and make?
Darcy Coates video. Oh, cool. Well, then I'm definitely going to check it out. I love Erin's stuff. All right. So we will be doing sprints again on Wednesday, same time, same place. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm excited. I was supposed to, Robin was supposed to have a doctor's appointment that day, but it got canceled. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to sprint since I'll be off. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Get some reading in. And hopefully by then, maybe I'll have like NightBitch started or most of this read. I'm hoping. Here's the hoping. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And hopefully I won't have a little maniac.
Even if you do, it's okay. We don't mind.
Mm-mm.
Thank you guys for joining me on the sprint. Thank you for everyone in the chat as well. So we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.